Hey guys, welcome back to the Citystead. Can you say that yet? No? What do you got to say? So I could get a personalized vlog for each kid this week. Last week we had Mr. Man, we had E, and now little Oz starring in his own one. Are you starring in the vlog? Are you starring in it? So we're out here because I'm working on a little project for the kiddos that I think they're going to really enjoy. We are making a mud table, mud water table thing. I've seen it all over the place, so I'm taking my hand at building one. See how it goes. So I was on the Facebook marketplace the other day and I found me this handy dandy sink, stainless steel. I paid 10 bucks for this thing. And I was thinking, ever since we went and we took Mr. Man to look at a preschool the other day, it was really cool. It was like an outdoor preschool. They spend most of the time outside. Seemed really neat, thinking about putting them into it. And they had a mud sink outside, and I thought, man, that would be a ton of fun for the summer. So it got me looking on Facebook, and I found this sweet stainless steel sink. It's a really good size, man. And I bought it because it was only 10 bucks. And I was thinking, I got a bunch of spare 2x4s. I got a bucket of screws and nails and whatnot from various projects. And I have very minimal building skills. So it sounded like the perfect fit. Obviously, everything I do is very simple, utilitarian. If you want to see some very fine building, you better go check out Jason at Sow The Land because he does that kind of stuff. Me, you get 2x4 framing, possible small little tweaks to make it look somewhat nice, but that's what I get. I've already been working on it a little bit and I forgot to shoot anything, but I framed in like where the sink's gonna go. I did a top and a lower because we're gonna have a little shelf on it. Then I got my legs for it, so I'm gonna get that put together and we're gonna get working on this thing. Probably gonna put it all together, paint it, maybe put a little countertop on the top. I don't know how I'm going to close off the top yet, but and then I think I'm going to put a little board with some hooks on the back of it so they can hang different utensils and stuff on it. Should be pretty cool though. I think they'll enjoy it and should be a lot of fun for the summer to have a little mud thing. I mean, you guys saw Mr. Man the other day with his muddy hands in the greenhouse, so you know he likes to get muddy. And then this little guy, maybe I'll throw this picture up here, right here. Yeah, he was out here the other day and he was playing in the mud. So I think it'll be used a lot. These kids seem to really like mud. All right, I gotta get to work. What? I don't think that's how you do that. So with many things that I build around here, I never really have a precise plan that I make or anything. I just kind of get a vision in my head and I try to make that happen. So I got to figure out how to make these back legs attached because I wanted to make them longer so I could put something across the top of them. So I am figuring that out and we're going to get those attached. And then we're going to see how level this thing is. Hopefully it's somewhat level. you think, buddy? You think it's gonna be level? You ready? All right, well, it stands and doesn't fall over, so that's gotta be a good sign. How you doing in there? Are you trapped? Not too shabby. So it's a little bit off, but I don't trust my patio to be very level, so not too bad that way. Same with that way. So pretty level little table so far. Can't believe how well this actually came together. All right, so now we're just gonna take our sink and we're gonna try to drop it in there and see how it goes. And let me put you down right there. You see all right? It's almost like I knew what I was doing. There, what do you want to say? What do you want to say? Look, you got a new bathtub. Outdoor bathtub, what do you think? Is that fun? Wow! All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Can you reach the top of this table? Oh no, it's too tall. All right, so now we're gonna test a little height. Oz, are you ready? Show us how high you can reach. So as you can see, for this little guy, it's super short. And for Mr. Man, it's probably a little too tall also. So what I'm thinking about doing is when I put the bottom shelf on, is building a little stool that can kind of like attach to it and then be able to unattach it when they're too big for it. We'll be able to just take it off. So probably put a little stool here, trying to balance it out between E's height and Mr. Man's height. And we'll just kind of have to wait for this guy to grow some before he can really play with it. But I think it's coming along pretty well so far. We gotta put the top board on. Ready to do that? Yeah, let's do it. All right, so the big kids made it out here. What were you guys doing in there?
Making clay charms.
Making clay charms. They were being very good and playing together. We got two little kids in a tub here. So that'll be good and handy if they ever get super muddy. We can just put them in here and hose them off.
Oh,
but thing looks pretty cool. So far, not too bad. Think you're gonna like it?
Yeah.
Now we just gotta find a landing spot for it. That's gonna be a little trickier.
Although I can't do this if we put a counter right here.
That's true, you can't. But maybe you could sit on top of the counter.
Yeah.
That's kind of silly, but you could do that if you wanted. Alright, we gotta find a landing spot for this, and I'm gonna try to build the bench for it.
Yay!
Alright. Alright, so E has suggested that we put it right here. Which is actually the entrance to the garden. You guys can see the greenhouse back there, the whole garden's all back there. I think I kind of like this ideal. You know why I like it? Because we could actually put water on there, and you guys could wash the veggies before we take them in the house. I can make you guys pick and wash at your own washing station. Maybe it won't be a mud table any longer. Maybe it'll be a washing station.
I want to be the table.
All right. So this was not high on my priority list to do, but what I was thinking is I'm going to build this because it'll give the kids something to do, which will help me get some of the stuff I want to get done. So I'm going to button this up, and I think that's it. I will show you the finished mud table when we get it all put together and put a top on it and everything. But for now, this is my cheap little mud table I made. My $10 sink, all my leftover 2x4s and leftover screws and nails. Screws, not nails. I don't know why I said that. But pretty simple. Pretty simple. I just framed that little sink in and probably get some thick board to go across the bottom as like a counter. And yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. We gotta find some hooks, get some outdoor utensils you can use.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty slick. It'll be pretty slick.
Yeah. Spoons, dirty rag.